welcome back to my channel. I'm Jamie and this is Charmabudgets. How is everyone? I have missed you so much. I'm so glad to be back. I've had a lot of complications with the surgery I had, but hopefully I am on the road to recovery now. It's a lot to explain. So much has happened, so I'll probably have to explain everything over a couple of videos. But today I kind of wanted to get into and get my June monthly count out done. I have some big changes coming. Still waiting for a few things to arrive, but I did think about, certain changes I wanted to make here. So first order of business is I do have some happy mail. So let's get into that. I do want to thank everybody for the caring and concern for me. I appreciate that so much. You have no idea how much I appreciate that. It was so nice, and I am so blessed. I really appreciate it. So let's get into this. So this one here, this comes to us from, who does it come to us from? You know what? I don't even think she left her. Maybe she did. Oh, yeah. Oh, cool. Awesome. So I ordered this from, I can't even read that name. Here, we'll put that up there. And I will have her link below. So I seen this and I absolutely wanted it. I don't have a Cricut, so this stuff is not something that I can do. So I ordered this, and it is a snap, which I love. She gave me some trackers here, but this also came with some personalized envelopes. So I absolutely love this. Now I don't have rent, so that'll have to be changed to something, but these were just so cute and I could not help but grab it. So, and then she gave me a free calculator on top of it. So that is from her. So we'll put that aside. And then I have these two packages, which are from the same lady. So let me get these out. Just give me a minute. And here we are. So we'll get everything out. Sorry about the crinkling. I did open these beforehand, so I didn't have to worry about tape. Okay. So this is all from, what is her name? I might have to link this lady's name below too, because she doesn't have it up here. And I blacked everything out on the address labels. I think this is Budget by Cami, if I'm not mistaken. So she gave me a little paper clip, which is so cute. So first up, I did order these. So give me 1 second. I'll be right back, and I'll open these up so they don't crinkle on camera. Okay, sorry about that. Here we are. So they are Saffiano binders, but these are not like the line texture ones. These are a different kind of texture. These are beautiful. I love them. So we've got snaps. These are A6s. And yes, I did check. This is from Budget by Cami. She is Canadian. And she's actually from Alberta, Canada, Alberta, Canada. So she's not very far from me, actually. When I checked. So that is awesome. And this is just great. So you've got some pockets, some big rings. I like that. So yeah, we've got the black. Can you tell I was trying to get ready for all this new stuff? I've got so much planned. So here we are, and this is just the same thing, but it is the powder blue. Of course, I'll have her link below. And then she has a thing on hers. She sells cash trays, but I got sucked in because she has like an oopsie thing. this is moved. Let me move that back. Where she'll sell them for a discounted price because they've got like small flaws. But honestly, I don't, if there's a flaw, I don't know what it was. Like, this is beautifully made. So I now have a new cash tray with more slots, which is what I liked. And of course, you guys know I've been getting ready to put in cash instead of, well, mostly cash instead of all prop. So I wanted a bigger cash tray, something that was just a little bit more sturdy. So we got that, and this is very sturdy, guys. So if you want something, go check her out. It's Budget by Cami, so I will link her below. Okay. So next order of business is the closeout. So here is what my plan is, guys. So I plan to, just let me move this table back a bit. I don't want it to bump you guys. So what I plan to do is this all here, because I am moving over to cash, a lot of things is going to be kind of start over fresh and new. So what am I going to do with the money from this month for June? You ask. Well, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this, I am going to put it all into my savings, and we're just going to kind of keep it there and start over fresh. So I'm not going to be reallocating this one because I've got those binders to do up. Oh, which reminds me, when I get everything in, if you guys want to see a binder setup and what I'm doing and my ideas and stuff, especially my Canadian friends, so that you see what my idea is for the all cash with the change and stuff, let me know. I can definitely film that for you guys. So just let me know if you want to see that, and I will do that for you. I do have some changes coming to the channel, so for lineups. So we are going to have, I just have my little cheat sheet here. We are going to continue with minis and tinies on Monday. Tuesday will continue to be box challenges. Now, Wednesday is going to be the monthly challenges, the yearly challenges, but we're also going to have other longer games like the calendar box, or for example, the, what's it called? At the mall, stuff like that. Thursdays will still be games, but we are going to bring in a debt binder, which is actually just going to be my coffee binder, which is going to come in regularly twice a month. So we're going to do debt binder twice a month. Friday is going to be, I am going to bring back Random Friday a bit here and there. We are also going to do month ahead on Fridays. And then I've got some games and other stuff that are coming in on Fridays as well. Saturdays is going to be my Saturday savings binder. And then I think I'm going to bring in maybe group plays, not collabs, but maybe group plays. And then I've got this other thing I'm bringing in, which I'm calling Rainbow Savings, but you guys will see that soon. And then once a month, I will be doing, on Saturdays, I will be doing my emergency binder, which will have a theme here and there. And then on Sunday, it will be my collabs. We are also going to do a wallet reset and stuffing. And then, and then also on Saturdays, we are also going to do our condensing and on stuffing for the week. So hopefully that makes sense to you guys, but that is my plan. I think that was everything. So let's just get into this. Now, this month, because I am just going to put it all into my savings account, we are not going to write it all down or anything. We are just going to cash these out. So let's get into this. So we've got Merry Christmas. Most of this is my Christmas in July stuff, which anything left over right now, actually, let's do that right now. So we can put it just all into June. I started my Christmas in July very early because I did want to finish it. So let's get into this, and I will just pull everything out and we will call it done, or donito. And then everything that is left over, it will kind of go over into Christmas. I will save these and finish them off. Now, Santa all year long will continue to be, I will still continue to be doing this. Okay, so in games, and then we've got this. So we are going to pull this out, which goes with this guy, which this was from Grammy's Journey. So we're going to pull that out, and we will put that in there. There's so much we didn't get to, which is okay. This one here, we just started it, but I will re-sticker that, and we will continue to do that again in Christmas. And this was from Blessed Mama Budgets. So we will do that. And our mini. So let's see here. Okay, in the mini, this was from Flanner's Budget, so I'll reprint that, and we will do that again in Christmas. So let's bring this guy over, put that guy away. And then, oh, if I can get it in there, my goodness. There it is. It's this binder here. This was just the board game itself, so I'll bring that out. Okay. And then our game that only got $2 in it, so I'll put that over there, and the rest of these we didn't get to. Okay. So let's get into this. So I'm just going to go through and we will just count it all out in the end. Oh, come on, get in there. So as I'm doing this, I will tell you about the surgery and stuff, because some of you have asked for me to do so. So I will. So it was a rough go. There's a lot that happened, a lot of complications. So if you're new here, I had a surgery because I had it's a very rare surgery. You can try and look it up if you want. I don't know the name of the actual surgery, but it was just I had hidradenitis, and if you don't know what that is, it's hidradenitis suppurativa, and you can go and look that up online if you'd like, read up on it. But unfortunately, it moved into my ear, and I had a bunch of problems trying to get, even get into a surgery, but they finally got me in, and I got the surgery done. Now, I'm going to tell you, whew, painful. Now, I don't know if I should, like I said, I can maybe put a picture up of it when it was first done. Yeah, I don't want to get penalized for that. So, yeah, I don't exactly know if I should, but anyways, it was bad. So, and we are going to need 2 cash trays. Well, look at that. So let's move our ones over here because that'll make it better. Okay. So yeah, I got the surgery. It was painful as hell. What they did was they removed all the skin on, let's say, everything that you can see, you know, on the surface, with your eye. And they removed all that skin because hidradenitis mostly goes into a lot of the, what do you call it? The pores and stuff. It's kind of like a, pimple or something like that, but it gets massively infected. This is something that is extremely hard to get rid of, even with surgeries. I usually got it, it usually appears in places like the more private regions, or, you know, the armpits, stuff like that. So getting it in your ear is so incredibly rare, like really, really rare. And the surgery for it is very new. Not a lot of people in the world have had it done before. I am one of the few. Oh my goodness, he's right underneath my window again. Guys, just give me 1 second. I'm gonna go close that window. Okay, sorry about that, guys. I don't know why my hubby decides that the time that I'm filming is the time he has to go and mow and weed whack the lawn, and it's always underneath my window that he goes to first. I swear, it's on purpose. And a little twat waffle. So, anyways, as I was saying about the surgery. So anyways, I got it in the ear. It's very rare. Surgery is very, very rare. Not a lot of people have had it. The type of surgery I had, I believe I'm like 5th or 6th in the world to have it. So it's very, very new. Unfortunately, though, I was expecting a lot of pain, especially with it being in the ear. I mean, if you've ever had an ear infection, you know that the ear infection just absolutely, it's more painful than mostly anything. Which I learned is because it's so close to the brain. But, so, anywho, I had it, and it was painful, but I was, you know, whatever. It was surgery. I was fully expecting pain. But it got really bad. And when I say it got bad, it got really bad. And like the one day I just finally broke down in tears. It was just so bad. It was like the burning and stuff came right up. I could feel it like above on the top of my ear and going up my scalp. I could feel the other stuff and pulsating and stuff, and it was coming down my neck, and my cheekbone going around my eye felt like it was absolutely going to explode. So finally, I was just not doing well, and finally my hubby looked at me and said, "Get ready, I'm taking you back in." So into the hospital we go, because here it's the hospital. It's either the hospital or clinic, and if it's late at night or weekend, you're going to the hospital regardless. So, just small town guy things. So anyways, we're in the hospital, and yeah, she finally comes in, and the doctor looks at me and says, before she even starts anything, she says, "Well, I read your file, and I can tell you right now, without even doing anything, exactly what your issue is." And I was like, "Okay." And she's like, "You're massively infected." She's like, "I can see the great big huge red mark in a semicircle right underneath your ear going down across your jaw." I was like, "Oh, well, that would definitely do it." So she got me on some antibiotics. Well, actually IV. So like, disclaimer, that should have been at the start. I do have a bruise here from the IV. My nails aren't done. I mean, just, you know, give me some slack on that and just ignore it, please, because I just really had, yeah, there's nothing I can do about it. So let's separate those so they don't stick together when I count them. So yeah, I got that. She wanted to give me a massive dose of the antibiotic through the IV first, and then she put me on oral. Now, that was all great. I was feeling so much better and everything, and I finished the antibiotics, was it yesterday? No, the day before yesterday. And I ended up with, I was sitting here doing an order, and because I felt better, and I got itch, and I forgot, and I went like this, and then I remembered and stopped. But unfortunately, it kind of took the scab off a little bit. Well, when I pulled my finger away, it was covered in green goo, and it was just like, oh, come on, like, just a little bit of a break here. So anyways, back to the hospital I went, but unfortunately it was just so busy. And I had been sitting there for hours and I still hadn't gotten in. And it was just like, you know, people were coming in with a stomach flu and hacking everywhere from another flu. And I thought, I'm going to go home and I'm going to wait till Monday because it's not too bad right now and I can kind of just deal with it. And I went home because honestly, I was there for just another refill on antibiotics or a different one. And I really didn't want to sit around all those people with those flus because I couldn't even imagine having a stomach flu and, you know, throwing up with this ear thing. I could not imagine doing that. So I went home because of that. So tomorrow I will be going off to either the hospital or the clinic if they can get me in. And I'm going to try and see if they can just get me another round of antibiotics and hopefully we can kick this sucker completely out of me. But other than that, I did get the stitches removed, which was nice because it didn't feel so dang tight. And I don't think I continued on what they did. So anyways, I think I told you they cut the skin, all the skin off, what you could see with your eye. And then, they kind of gross here, but they had to pull skin from the back of my ear. They pulled it through a little hole in the middle of the ear to attach it to the rest of the ear you could see. The little piece that little piece of ear that's right in the middle of your ear but attached close to your face there, or your cheek, that they shaved down all the cartilage as close as they could to the nerve. And then this is part of the new technique surgery. And then they actually cut a little piece of skin like this off of my cheek and put it there. And then they closed it up. So I kind of got like a mini facelift. So maybe I will insert a picture for you because you won't understand it if I just tell you this part without the picture. So I'll insert it here. Disclaimer, if you have a weak stomach or get grossed out easily, please tap once to fast forward through it or just look away from the screen. I will post it up here quickly. For you guys to see so you can understand why I call it my Franken ear. Because it literally looks like they cut my ear completely off and then sewed it back on. That's what it looks like. So yeah, I've been calling it my Franken ear. And hopefully, like I said, that has been the big go around. It has been, it's been a ride, guys. It really has. A lot of pain, a lot of complications, but like I said, after tomorrow, hopefully they kick this out of me. They give me the right antibiotic in the right proportions to just kind of like kick this sucker right out, and it can just properly heal from then on. Okay, guys, so I think that was that. And 3 days before the surgery, on the 20th, because my surgery was on the 23rd, I had my daughter's grad, and oh my gosh, guys, it was just such a magical night. She was so beautiful. I mean, every mother thinks her, kid is gorgeous. But Emma was just so beautiful in her chameleon dress. Her dress actually like shifts colors. You can't see any other colors on the videos, I think, from other than pink and blue, but it actually has like purple and greens that come out every once in a while and it just depends on what way the light hits it. It's so cool. But she was so pretty, and what I call my second bonus daughter came down. She's not by blood or marriage or anything. She's just Emma's best friend and kind of became my second daughter. So I call her my second bonus daughter, and she came down for it and spent some time with us. And it would, you know, we had my uncle and my aunt came down, and it was just a lovely time. Beautiful. And I am not gonna lie, I cried. Just seeing my kid graduate was just pretty emotional for me. But yeah, it was just beautiful. So that was done. And then, oh, of course, you know, the night of the 20th, while we were all sleeping in our beds, it started to snow. Yes, you heard me correctly. Almost July at that point, and it started to snow. So what did we wake up to on the ground? White. I'm not gonna lie, I was pissed. Oh, I'm so sick of white. So we've been having some really strange weather here this year. It's just been unusually cold. It's really weird here this year. Okay. So let me grab the calculator and we will just count this out. We're going to see how much I'm going to be putting into savings. And I think that'll be the end of this video, guys. And then we will continue with my regular setup until my stuff arrives. So let's get going here. So we have, oh, what? Oh no, I changed that all over at the end. I'm a dork. Sorry, guys. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So 500. Okay. 51, 52. Okay. 20, 40, 60, 80, 1, 20, 40, 60, 82, 20, 40, 60, 83, 20, 40, 60, 84, 20, 40, 60, oh, 80, 5, I think that's 5, I'll count it after, and 20, 40. So let's just check this. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 40 and 20s. Awesome, 540. Okay. And I did not start all of these in June, guys. It was just what I ended up finishing. So 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, 10, 20, 30, 40. So 240. Okay. Let's count these fives. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55. Oh, come on. 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90, 95, 100. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90, 95, 100, and 10. Oh, okay, we'll do it this way. There. Okay. So 2, 10, and 5s. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 21, 22. What? Let's try that again. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20. 2, well, let's just do it this way. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18. Okay. Oh my goodness. Now we got these bloody ones. Oh dear. Okay. Well, let's get into this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, and 1. Holy cannoli, guys. $1,909 is what I saved in June. Wow. And that was with, a lot of that was from like Christmas in July, which was so much fun. But again, I finished early because apparently I'm just roll like that. So let's exchange this in. So let's see here. Got all my cash over here that I put aside for each video, but you just don't, you guys haven't seen that, but you will now. So we got 51, 52, 53. So 300 there. 20, 40, 60, 84. 20, 40, 60, 85. 20, 40, 60, 86. 20, 40, 60, 87. 20, 40, 60, 88. So there's 800. Okay, just give me a minute, guys. That's 800. Where is my pen? I have no idea. Well, okay then. Let's grab one of these. We'll just do it on the back. So just to keep track here. So we've got 800 plus 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 1. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 1. Okay, we've got so many 5s. I should have done a condensing before I did this, but I did not, so we're just going to have to deal. All right, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90, 95, 100. Okay, just give me a minute, guys. I need to sort quick because these things are sticking together. And yes, I know Canadian money is plastic, but yes, it does stick together just like paper. You wouldn't believe how bad it sticks together. It's terrible. Okay. Let me get this off. There we go. All right. Let's count this out. We got 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90, 95, 100. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45. 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90, 95, 100. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, 85, 100. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90, 95, 100. Just realized I forgot to grab my toonies and loonies, but I'll do that after I finish the 5s here. Okay. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90, 95, 110. Okay, give me 1 second, guys, and I'm going to go get the toonies and loonies. Okay, let's move all this cashola over here out of the way. Okay, so here are my toonies, and yes, before the end of each month, I do sit down and I sit there and roll these all. Such a pain in the bootay. So each one of these is $50 in total. I am not going to count each one of these individually. I'm sorry if you want me to, but I'm not. You're going to just have to trust me on that one. Okay, so we've got 50, 100, 50, 200. So plus 200. Okay, then we've got our loonies. Now our loonies, each one is $25 for the whole roll. So we've got, oh, hold on. We've got 25, 50. Let's see here. So 2 is 50. So we've got, hold on. Let's take this out so that you guys don't think I'm cheating here. So 25, 50, 25 and 50, that's 100. And we are at 110, not sure where that happened, but there we are. So these go back. This is just others that I've had sitting aside. That's kind of like my little, when you guys see me pull out of my like reserve or whatever little bank on the side, I call it. That's where these come in. The real cash has been sitting aside, but again, that is going to change now. So I have 110 and 109 here. So I'll just take out 1 out of that. Now we have 109. No, that's not right. Excuse me. I will put in, yeah, whatever. You guys get it. So this is just prop money. So I have 110 here, and I'm just going to take that extra toonie or extra dollar, and I'm going to put it in the bank. So all of this is going to go back to the bank. It's going to go into my savings, and we're going to kind of start fresh and act like this isn't here. Now, when I do my budgeting and stuff like that, this will be in there, this amount, and you'll see it there. But for the purposes of everything else, we are going to start fresh and just kind of forget that it's sitting there, and it's going to go into my savings, which is just so awesome. And so yeah, I think that was everything, guys. I'm going to move these over to the side. As for moving forward, I told you my ear disgusting. If I remember, I will put that picture up. But hopefully you guys just look away. So anyways, yeah, that's about it. I'll link everybody below for the Happy Mail. And I will wish you guys a wonderful, lovely, fantastic day. And I will see you in the next one. Bye.